Hi, welcome to today's tasting note, the last of the trio of Dow's vintage ports. This is the 1985. So we started off with 1955, fast forwarded 15 years to 1970, and then for the last wine going forward another 15 years to 1985. So 85, phenomenal year. It was by far the best year of the 1980s, to be honest. I would argue 70 was and 55 was of their decades, but a lot of people will say 77, but they're wrong. Anyway, so the 1985 Dow's is, I had a bottle of this about a year and a half ago, and it was tight. It was really, really tight. It was not showing any of the gentleness that the 70 was yesterday and the 55 was the day before. But that's Dow's. Dow's is an intense style of port that just is concentrated and is really, really needs a long time to mature. So this has got dark licoricey, more tobacco-y flavors aromas coming out. There is a sort of hint of sweetened cherry coming off, but it's really quite muted. The power of these darker flavors are really dominating the aroma. So the clove and licorice and a sort of, yeah, just sort of aniseedy almost coming off the nose. The palate has a big wallop of tannin. I mean, real wallop of tannin. The alcohol's noticeable as well. The fruit's very nice. It's actually quite fruity. There's lots of the blackcurrants there, but they're really being masked by those darker flavors. The tannin is still gripping around my mouth, and then you've got this sort of insane level of bitterness coming through on the end. Now, it's not a bad bitterness, it's actually quite a good bitterness, but that needs time to soften. That needs a lot of time to calm down and reveal that really pretty fruit which has come from the other two wines. It's got a really sort of very clean finish, albeit with that tannin still there, and it is lingering. This is a wine that's far too young. You know, it's now what, 37 years old, and it's way too young. Probably at least another 2 decades before this wine is going to be even remotely ready to drink, in my opinion. But it's unbelievable. I would probably say it's the best wine of the three, but it's just not ready yet. It's just way too young, and this is why I think it's important to let wine get to its right age when it's wines of this type. You need to hit that sweet spot for you, and for me, I like the wines very old. If you were having this with sort of a big chocolate pudding or so on, then I would say the 85 is ready to go, because it's going to match out the weight and the power of that dessert. But if you're wanting something really elegant to sit back and sip in the evening, or maybe not on a really hot summer's day like today, the older the wine, the better. You can't buy this either. So, you know, good customer service as always. Toodaloo.